Scientists' terrifying new discovery under the Sahara Desert changes everything. The Sahara is the hottest desert on the planet with one of the worst climates. The average yearly temperature is 30 degrees Celsius, whereas the maximum temperature ever recorded was 58 degrees Celsius. The area receives little rainfall. Half of the Sahara Desert receives less than 1 inch of rain every year. Aside from these, there are other surprising, unbelievable, and terrifying discoveries discovered by scientists in this amazing desert. These discoveries will shock you. Welcome to our channel where you get real updates about space and technologies. In today's video, we are discussing the scientists' terrifying new discovery under the Sahara Desert changes everything. Don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button and also smash the bell icon so that you will be notified when we release a new video. Kindly stay tuned to the end of the video as we will also be showing you what was discovered underneath this awesome desert. Thanks. The Eye of the Sahara. I know what's going through your mind is, does Sahara has an eye? Yes, it has. The Richat Structure, commonly known as the Guelb Richat, or the Blue Eye of the Sahara, is a massive bullseye-shaped rock formation in the Sahara Desert. A 40-kilometer wide area of desert in Mauritania is covered by the formation. Only a small number of the region's nomadic groups were aware of the creation for decades. In the 1960s, the Gemini astronauts used it as a reference point to monitor the progress of their landings. Landsat's later photos and measurements of the formation's size, height, and breadth were released. Eye of the Sahara was once thought to be an impact crater formed when a spacecraft collided with the Earth's surface. On the other hand, in-depth investigations of the structure's rocks reveal that it is derived from Earth. A natural wonder of the world. The Eye of the Sahara is a geological dome, according to geologists. There are rocks in the formation that are at least 100 million years old, and some of them date back even further than that. In addition to volcanic deposits, these rocks also contain sedimentary layers that are formed when the wind and water erode layers of sand and mud. Today, geologists can find kimberlite, carbonatites, black basalts, similar to what can be observed on the Big Island of Hawaii, and rhyolites in the vicinity of the eye. Volcanic activity from deep beneath the Earth's surface raised the entire topography around the eye millions of years ago. As they are today, these areas weren't exactly deserts. As a result, they may have lived in a more temperate climate with plenty of water flowing around them. Sweeping winds and the bottoms of lakes and rivers deposited layered sandstone rocks during the temperate. The underlying sandstone and the other rocks were gradually forced up by the subsurface volcanic flow. Wind and water erosion ate away at the rock domes after the volcanism stopped. An approximately circular eye shape was formed when the area began to settle and collapse in on itself. Traces of Pangaea. Researchers have gained insight into the Eye of the Sahara's origins thanks to its ancient rocks. When the supercontinent Pangaea began to disintegrate, the eye began to develop. The waters of the Atlantic Ocean began to flood into the region as Pangaea broke up. In the meantime, lava from deep under the Earth's mantle began rising to the surface, forming a ring-shaped rocky dome in the center of Pangaea. Richat Structure was formed as a result of weathering of the igneous rocks and sandstones, and the dome collapsed, leaving behind circular ridges. In today's scene, the eye appears to be submerged beneath the surface. Seeing the eye. Conditions in Western Sahara are no longer as mild as they were when the eye formed. The Eye of the Sahara, a dry, sandy desert, can be visited, but it is not a luxurious journey. Once they have obtained a Mauritanian visa and found a local sponsor, travelers can begin their journey. Tourists are urged to make local travel plans once they have been admitted. Visitors can get a bird's-eye perspective of the eye by taking a flight in an airplane or a hot air balloon. In the nearby town of Odan, the eye is accessible by automobile, and there is even a hotel within the building. What will be the future of the Eye of the Sahara? Don't forget to smash the like and subscribe buttons. Thanks. Tourists and geologists alike travel to the Eye of the Sahara to explore the unusual geological phenomenon up close. Seems unlikely that humans will harm the eye because it is located in a sparsely populated part of the desert with minimal water and rainfall. Consequently, one's eye is left open to the whims of nature. Like in other parts of the world, the landscape is under threat from the persistent consequences of erosion. Due to the effects of climate change, the area may see a rise in the number of dunes. The Eye of the Sahara may one day be engulfed by sand and dust, but this is a long-term possibility. travelers of the future may only find a windswept desert obscuring one of the planet's most spectacular natural features. The enigmatic Eye of the Sahara continues to stump scientists. The Eye of the Sahara has been hiding in plain sight for millennia. This is due to the fact that this massive and enigmatic geological phenomenon is difficult to discern while merely strolling around on the surface of the planet. We only discovered this remarkable bullseye in the sand when we started sending humans into space, according to the latest research. Despite this, scientists are still baffled by it. The Richat Formation, better known as the Eye of the Sahara, is located in Mauritania's western Sahara Desert. It's around 25 kilometers wide on the ground. Photographs from the mission show that they were specifically instructed to look for any huge circular shapes which might represent the roots of impact structures. To understand the history of our planet, impact craters are essential. Knowing how many times space objects have hit our planet can help scientists anticipate the future as well. Also, for long, experts thought that the Eye of the Sahara was the result of an impact. However, there was not enough molten rock found to support that hypothesis. We now know there's much more to this natural wonder than previously thought. The most widely accepted explanation for how it came to be. Two Canadian geologists have a working hypothesis concerning the origins of the Eye of the Sahara. When Pangaea was broken apart by plate tectonics and Africa and South America were thrown apart, they believe the formation of the eye began more than 100 million years ago. A big pimple-like dome of the rock was formed as molten rock rose to the surface but was unable to reach the top. As a result, the eye's surface became riddled with craters. Also, limestone was broken down by the molten rock, which collapsed to form breccia, a particular type of rock that formed in the center of the eye. The eye erupted about 100 million years ago with a ferocity unseen before. That caused part of the bubble to burst, and the rest of the job was done by erosion to construct the Eye of the Sahara. Varying types of rock erode at different rates, resulting in a variety of ring patterns. When the volcano erupted, it created a dark circle in the eye's center. Since so much of the Sahara Desert is a sea of sand, modern astronauts are drawn to the eye. They've come to recognize the eye as a significant landmark because it's one of the rare respites from the monotony. Others think the Eye of the Sahara is truly the remnants of Atlantis, which Plato described as rings of land and ocean. However, if you ask us, the geological history of this structure is even more fascinating. Under the Sahara Desert, an ancient megalake has also been uncovered. Scientists have found evidence of a megalake beneath the sands of the Sahara Desert. Near Wadi Tushka, Egypt, the Nile River flooded eastern Sahara around 250,000 years ago, creating a lake that encompassed more than 42,000 square kilometers. National Museum of Aviation and Space Exploration, studying Space Shuttle radar topography mission data on Egypt, geologist Ted Maxwell and colleagues recently discovered evidence of the lake. To reconstruct the profile of an old megalake, geologists used photographs of wind-blown sediments, water-deposited sediments, and bedrock visible by radar under the desert sand. Because of Egypt's high aridity, a radar can pick up on subtle differences in the subsurface. Detection of buried waterways can be made up to 50 feet below the desert surface. It is estimated by scientists that the Nile once filled up Egypt's Kasiba-Tushka Depression, which is located about 250 miles west of the Nile at an elevation of 810 feet above sea level, resulting in the large lake that we see today. Scientists discovered that Paleolithic human settlements between Egypt's Selima and Tarfawi districts correspond to a lake with a surface size of 42,000 square miles, putting these sites in a prime location near the water. Some 18,600 square miles of land is covered by a second level of the lake at 623 feet above sea level, according to the position and elevation of another collection of archaeological sites near Bir Kasiba. They also base their calculations on the elevation of the Tushka Canal, through which the Nile's water previously flowed, which is now a dry riverbed. A rising body of evidence suggests that multiple early and middle Pleistocene lakes of North Africa supported human movement patterns, according to the researchers who discovered these newly discovered lakes. In December 2010, the journal Geology released a paper titled Evidence for Pleistocene Lakes in the Tushka region, South Egypt. Paying a visit to this desert will be a nice idea, isn't it? Kindly comment down below. Don't forget to like and subscribe to this channel and also hit the bell icon so that you can be notified when we release a new video. Thanks.